Hi guys, I am Donna and this is episode 13 of my American Diaries. So, August 17, my 30th birthday, David drove me to the airport. He dragged my huge 100-pound bags there. He stayed there until I disappeared. He gave me his favorite black shirt. Was the shirt that he left at Eric's barbecue party. Was kind of symbol of our relation. He also gave me this pink iPod with all his favorite music on, and there was this one song, Mike Ferris's "Leave Your Window Open for Me" was one of my favorite songs. So I was listening to that and sobbing. I remember I ordered chai latte at Starbucks at JFK because it was his favorite drink at the time, and I kind of felt like he was close to me. As I said, it was a very exciting moment to see my children, but also very scary and dreadful to meet my husband and figure out my next steps. For some moment, I thought that I would work it out and we could still, live together for the sake of the girls, because they were very sensitive and they loved their dad and they wanted us to be together. But after a day or two, I knew that there was no chance that I could live with him in the same place. I could not sleep with him. I could not stand seeing his face every day. I could not stand him talking. Anyway, I had to find a place to move out. So the thing also was that we lived, the apartment where we lived had one bedroom, and he shared the bedroom with the girls, and in the living room my sister-in-law was sleeping because she lived with us that time. So there was literally no room for me. So next morning I had to go to the market and get another sofa for me. And Sopo was 7 that time, and she wanted to sleep with me, and Leila decided to stay with her dad. My friends, my Sopo from Texas was visiting that time, and the girls wanted to go to the beach for a week or two, and I wanted to go, of course, with my girls, but Lila refused to leave her dad, and she was like, if he's not coming, I'm not coming. So I just could not go because I didn't want to leave her behind, and I didn't want to take my husband with me. Anyway, there were two most important things for me to do: find a new place and move out, and find a job so that I could have a place to go, do something, my own job and my own income. And again, thank God for my friends. One of my best friends, Theo, was working in Tbilisi in one of the developing companies, and they were looking for managers for her department. So she offered me the job as a foreign procurement manager. Of course, I had no experience. I knew nothing with that to do, but I knew English, and of course I could learn. And that's how I had job in 2 weeks. Next one was that I had to find a new place, and again my friends helped, and we found this cute little old 2-bedroom apartment in Old Rustavi next to the theater. It was very good location. The house was built in 1946 or 7 by the German prisoners after the Second World War II, and the people who lived there, they did not do anything. They did not fix or furnished or whatever, so it was quite dingy, but it did not really matter. So one day, I think it was like November 15 or something, I had to pack all my belongings and put the girls in the car and move out. My husband was not at home that time, but my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law were there, and it was the hardest day of my life because I had to pack everything in front of them and break their heart, and it was not my intention. Of course, I had nothing against with that people. They were nice and sweet and wonderful people. I just didn't want to live with my husband. That was all. But it was very hard to see them there and to break their heart. Anyway, I remember every details of that day, and it was bad. Yes, trust me. But the good thing was that I did it, and I had a bed there. I had in my new place. I had a bed, I had a fridge, and had a washer. That's all I needed, pretty much. The rest I could do, and I had a job. So the girls were fine. They were supporting me, even though they loved their father and they figured that something was not right, but they were happy to be with me. So I think that will be enough for today. It's almost 6 minutes, and I will see you next time with more stories. Bye.